Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that might seem simple, but I promise you, it's incredibly powerful, especially if you're over 60, or like me, you're planning to live a long, vibrant life far beyond it. We're talking about seeds, those unassuming little powerhouses that hold a surprising key to our health as we age. You know the saying, big doors swing on small hinges? Well, in the world of longevity and healthy aging, that couldn't be truer. We often chase the big, flashy solutions, but sometimes the most profound impacts come from the smallest, most consistent habits. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today with 4 incredible seeds: chia, pumpkin, flax, and sesame. Let's kick things off with the chia seed. These little black and white specks might look like nothing, but trust me, they are metabolic marvels. First up, fiber. Chia seeds are practically fiber champions with over 80% indigestible carbohydrates. What does that mean for you? It means they're incredibly low in net carbs and low glycemic. If you're focused on maintaining insulin sensitivity, which becomes even more critical as we age to ward off things like type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome, chia seeds are your allies. But here's where it gets really interesting. Calcium. Forget dairy milk for a second. By weight, chia seeds pack more calcium. We're talking around 179 milligrams per 28-gram serving, but it's not just about the numbers. Chia also brings along magnesium and phosphorus, crucial cofactors your body needs to actually use that calcium to rebuild and mineralize bone tissue. For those of us over 60, bone loss is a silent threat, especially for women post-menopause. A fractured hip isn't just a painful event, it often marks a significant loss of independence. Chia seeds offer a dietary hand in preserving that vital bone mineral density. And let's not forget the omega-3s. Chia contains ALA, a plant-based omega-3. While it's not the same as the EPA and DHA you find in fish oil, ALA still offers valuable anti-inflammatory properties, acting as a partial hedge if you're not getting enough fatty fish. Perhaps the true metabolic magic of chia lies in its fiber matrix and its effect on glycemic response and satiety. Those soluble fibers and mucilage make chia seeds swell into a gel-like mass when mixed with liquids. This gel slows down stomach emptying, reducing those post-meal sugar spikes. That means better insulin sensitivity, reduced hunger, and improved gut health, because that fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding your beneficial gut bacteria. Usability? Couldn't be easier, no cooking required. Just toss a tablespoon into your Greek yogurt, morning smoothie, or make a high-fiber chia pudding. My pro tip: soak your chia seeds for 20 to 30 minutes before consuming. This helps the mucilage form, aiding digestion and blood sugar management. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. So, are chia seeds a miracle food? Number. But in the context of aging, where insulin sensitivity decreases and calcium needs rise, they're a low-risk, low-cost intervention that supports some of our most critical systems. They're all about stacking marginal gains to preserve function and enhance our independence. Next up, a seed you probably already love: pumpkin seeds or pepitas. Often overlooked because they seem so basic, these little green gems are nutritional powerhouses specifically tailored for the vulnerabilities we face after 60. Let's talk magnesium. This mineral is often called the spark plug of life because it's involved in over 300 enzymatic processes. Most adults, especially those over 60, aren't getting enough. Why does this matter? Magnesium is crucial for muscle contraction, glucose transport, and energy production. Low magnesium means less efficient mitochondria, leading to fatigue and slower recovery. It also makes your cells less responsive to insulin, increasing insulin resistance. Pumpkin seeds are one of the best whole food sources of magnesium, providing about 150 to 170 milligrams per ounce. Then there's zinc. An ounce of pumpkin seeds provides about 20% of your daily recommended intake. While often marketed for immunity, zinc is also vital for testosterone synthesis, yes, women too, and wound healing. These are critical systems that can decline with age. And for our muscle-minded viewers, protein. Pumpkin seeds actually have more protein per ounce than an egg, around 7 grams. They're particularly rich in leucine, an essential amino acid that initiates muscle protein synthesis. While not a complete protein on their own, they're an excellent contributor to your daily protein intake, especially important for counteracting anabolic resistance in older adults. Another often overlooked benefit, tryptophan. This amino acid is a precursor to serotonin, which then becomes melatonin, your sleep hormone. With aging, sleep fragmentation increases, impacting everything from hormones to cognition. Pumpkin seeds offer some of the raw material your body needs to create its own sleep aid, promoting deeper sleep. Finally, their antioxidant qualities are noteworthy, helping to lower oxidative stress, especially in the presence of inflammation. They're also incredibly versatile, shelf-stable, don't raise blood sugar, and can be tossed into salads, smoothies, or just eaten by the handful. Pumpkin seeds aren't a substitute for strength training or quality sleep, but they're a low-friction, high-leverage addition to a diet that supports bone integrity, muscle quality, and metabolic function. Our third seed is the flaxseed. Don't let its humble appearance fool you. These tiny, hard, almost flavorless seeds are nutrient powerhouses, especially when considering the aging body. The primary significance of flax seeds lies in 3 areas: their fiber matrix, omega-3 fatty acid profile, and unique phytoestrogenic compounds called lignans. Let's start with fiber. As we age, our digestive system changes, motility slows, and insulin resistance can increase. Flax seeds are about 27% fiber by weight, much of it soluble. This soluble fiber forms a gel in your intestines, which slows stomach emptying, flattens post-meal glucose and insulin curves, and enhances satiety, all crucial for managing body composition and metabolic health. Studies even show flaxseed can lower fasting blood glucose and HbA1c in people with type 2 diabetes. Then there are the omega-3s, specifically ALA. Flax seeds are a significant source, providing around 1.6 to 1.8 grams per teaspoon of ground flaxseed. While the conversion to EPA and DHA is low, ALA itself supports vascular function and has independent anti-inflammatory actions. For those who don't regularly eat fatty fish, flax is an essential plant-based source of omega-3s. But here's a really special value, particularly for older adults and postmenopausal women, lignans. Flax seeds are the highest dietary source of these phytoestrogens, which have structural similarities to estrogen but act more as modulators. This means they can help compensate for the significant drop in estrogen levels experienced post-menopause, potentially impacting bone density, lipid metabolism, and cognitive function, without the risks associated with synthetic hormone replacement. Research even suggests flaxseed can significantly lower blood pressure. Crucial tip for flax seeds: they must be consumed ground for your body to absorb the nutrients. Whole flax seeds often pass through undigested. Once ground, they're susceptible to oxidation, so store them in airtight containers and consume them within a few weeks. The good news is they're incredibly versatile. Add them to baked goods, yogurt, smoothies, or porridge. Flaxseed isn't a cure-all, but it's a powerful ally, especially when combined with other foundational practices like glucose management, protein optimization, and strength training. Finally, we come to the sesame seed. These omnipresent seeds are often overlooked, used more for texture and garnish than for their incredible biological value. But when we look at them through the lens of cellular optimization and healthy aging, sesame seeds tell a very different story. Fundamentally, sesame seeds are a nutrient-dense food, but it's their network of bioactive substances that truly makes them intriguing. These substances harmoniously affect bone integrity, lipid metabolism, oxidative stress, hormone signaling, and cellular detoxification. This multi-system effect is exactly what we want when the goal is not just a longer life, but a functional one where you can still move freely, think clearly, and recover quickly. Let's start with bone loss. While calcium and vitamin D are the usual suspects, sesame seeds offer a unique mineral trifecta: calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus in highly accessible forms, supporting skeletal health. An ounce of sesame seeds can provide about 280 milligrams of calcium, roughly 30% of the recommended daily allowance for women over 50. And because they contain all three in appropriate ratios, sesame seeds act like a natural skeletal maintenance system, aiding the rebuilding process that deteriorates with age. They also contain zinc, essential for bone-building cells and muscle protein synthesis. Sesame seeds also have an unexpected impact on oxidative stress management. They contain special lignans called sesamin and sesamelin, which influence your body's antioxidant enzyme systems and liver detoxification. This means they strengthen your internal defenses against oxidative stress, going beyond just neutralizing free radicals. For cardiovascular health, human research shows sesame seeds can increase HDL, decrease triglycerides, and lower LDL cholesterol, a rare trifecta. The phytosterols compete with cholesterol absorption, and the lignans seem to prevent lipid peroxidation, which is a crucial first step in the development of vascular inflammation. They may even reduce liver triglyceride production, relevant for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And similar to flax, sesame seeds contain phytoestrogens that can act as a dietary buffer for the hormonal changes that come with aging, particularly for postmenopausal women. Studies have shown they can dramatically enhance lipid profiles, antioxidant status, and even serum estrogen levels. Finally, they offer about 5 grams of protein per ounce, along with valuable amino acids like arginine and methionine, important for nitric oxide synthesis and methylation. They are also rich in vitamin E, particularly gamma-tocopherol, which has special anti-inflammatory qualities and helps scavenge reactive nitrogen compounds, crucial for protecting our brains from oxidative stress as we age. Sesame seeds are incredibly adaptable. Toss them in salads, soups, stir-fries, or blend them into tahini. 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough to reap the benefits without upsetting your caloric balance. They're easy to adopt, inexpensive, and widely available. So, what's the big lesson here? It's not about finding a single miracle food or a flashy supplement. Longevity isn't about hacks. It's about optimizing your system and providing your body with the signals, macronutrients, and micronutrients it needs to flourish. These 4 seeds, chia, pumpkin, flax, and sesame, are prime examples of low-cost, low-risk, nutrient-dense interventions that support multiple areas of your aging physiology: bone density, muscle mass, metabolic health, cardiovascular function, and inflammation control. They operate methodically, slowly, and silently, stacking marginal gains that can prevent decline, preserve function, and ultimately increase your level of choice as you age. It's about living longer, yes, but more importantly, it's about increasing the number of years you are robust, intelligent, and independent. So start sprinkling, stirring, and enjoying these tiny titans, 1 tablespoon at a time. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments by typing yes. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more insights for living your healthiest, longest life.